Welcome back to another Thursday night football. And let me tell you, we're coming off a heater. Swept last Thursday, if you guys do not remember. I'm here with Casey Luke once again. Didn't hit his play. Fair enough. He only had one play, but today we're going to bounce back. We have more plays coming at you today. We have Dolphins, Bills, as you can see down below. And if you want to check out Luke on all of his stuff, it will be in the description down below. His X, TikTok, all that sort of stuff. So make sure to go check him out over there. But today we're taking everything on BetMGM. Dolphins, Bills is the game to be played. The spread is 12.5, a doozy of a line. The over-under is 49.5. The money line for the Dolphins is plus 575 and minus 8 hundo beans for the Bills. This is a Thursday night stinker if I've ever seen one. But, you know, that's going to happen. We're going to have a few of them. We have some high expectations coming into the year, and some of them don't pan out, like this one. With that being said, though, I do have a play just to start us off the rip. I'm taking Tua. I'm taking his under. 235.5 passing yards is simply too high for me. He's gone under this. He's played this Bills team 7 times since 2021, and he's gone under this line in 6 of those 7 games versus the Bills. Sean McDermott has had his number, as Sean McDermott has just played too high over top. This has been like the known frustrating game for Tyreek Hill every single year when they play the Bills, because they do not allow deep shots. Like, Sean McDermott will just line up and not allow deep shots. So again, Tua under 235 is my inkling right off the bat. Didn't even need to look at anything else. Tua's under feels fantastic in this one. What are your thoughts on this game, Luke? And do you have anything right off the dome?
What did Hill say about the Bills in that one? He said they some bitches. They just play cover 4 and clamp them up. I'm really not excited for this game. This is how you can tell we're past the first 2 weeks. They just start throwing shitters on Thursday Night Football. Massive spread. I like the Tua play because the Bills have clobbered the Dolphins every single time they've played them, so I like that line.
I mean, you look at the Bills team total even. It's 31.5. So it's like the books are expecting the Bills to put up mega points in this ball game. Obviously, I mean, the spread being 12.5, you'd have to think so as well. But yeah, not much to be going around there. Despite me taking the Tua under, you're very optimistic on Achane. Let's talk about it.
Yeah, I love Achane this week because the Bills play a ton of zone. If you look at him the last 2 times he's played against the Bills, he's had 7 and 8 receptions, which is pretty massive numbers there. His receptions line is set at 5.5, so if he could catch 5 of those, really good shot. He's going over what did we get it at? 36.5. Last year he was over this line in 73% of games with Tua. And he didn't do well week 1, but last week had 10 targets and saw, I think, 90 receiving yards, which is ridiculous. So I think he has a great shot at hitting it in a very pass-heavy game script for the Dolphins here.
I mean, yeah, no, I mean, I'm under the same exact presumption that there's not going to be over-top shots this game. Like, that's the reasoning I'm taking the under on Tua, is I think it's just going to be check down city to Achane. Now, again, Achane is the most, I would say, arguably one of the most explosive backs in all of football with his speed. He's a home run hitter. Or they could just check it down to Tyreek Hill. Both of them, home run speed. But they're not going to have much over the top. Devontae, I mean, he's going to get a ton of looks. You're going to see probably at least 6 or 7 targets in this game. They're going to try to get the ball in his hand. So him to go over 36.5 feels like a no-brainer, especially if they get down early. Their run game just turns into kind of like what we saw last year from the Bengals, where it's not really a run game. It's just we check it down to Achane and just let him kind of cook. That's what their run game has turned into. So I really like that play for over 36.5. Now, I'm going to go on the other side thing. We have to take a Bills prop in this game. You know, all those people that are not maybe 21 bet, so they have to pair these bets. And I'm going to take it with James Cook over 61.5 rushing yards. But make sure you tail all these picks on Pickett. Use code BDGE when you sign up on Pickett. It's absolutely free to sign up. You can tail all of our picks. You can get a free $3 or $100 when you sign up. It is randomized. Most of the time you're going to get 3, but you could also get 100 when you use code BDG. The link is down below. But I'm going to take James Cook over 61.5 rushing yards. He's hit this 4 of his last 5 games he's played with the Buffalo Bills, and he just saw 21 attempts last game, and he looks phenomenal right now. He's playing out of his mind. We could see a similar game here where he just has a buttload of attempts. And if you want to take his attempts, sure, go ahead. But I think he's going to see a ton of work in this game as Miami just got cooked on the ground by JT. They gave up almost 5 yards per carry to Ramondre Stevenson. They gave up over 5 yards per carry to Antonio Gibson. They are just getting beat to hell, this defense. I don't think this defense is good. I said this in the beginning of the year. I'm going to say it now. I think this defense is very lackluster, and them getting Minka didn't make me any more scared of this defense. Their front line has been decimated for the past 2 seasons of just pure injuries and losses. I don't think their linebacking core is very good. This defense is probably going to get shelled and ran all over as Josh Allen has to take a man out of the box as well. James Cook can easily hit that 61.5 rushing yard line, and we should see him easily cruise over this, especially with the line being minus 12.5.
Yeah, do you think this Dolphins defense or the Panthers defense is worse? I know you watch the Panthers every week.
I mean, yeah. No, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. It's like I still think the Panthers have the worst defense in the NFL, but they did look decent last week versus the Cardinals. So I have like the tiniest bit of optimism of like that second half made me feel better, and that fourth quarter made me feel better. But I still feel like it's just like the Panthers are just bad at every single level outside of like we have Derek Brown, J.C. Horn. That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm probably going. I still would rather have the Dolphins by a slight edge than the Panthers.
I got you. Well, I actually love that James Cook play because if you're going to attack this game, it's going to be on the ground. I also like a sneaky Ray Davis. I think Cook saw 22 carries last week. It's a short week. I think they could limit his workload a little bit. And if they're up 2 scores, maybe in the second half, you sprinkle in 8 to 9 touches for Ray Davis. I think his line's set at 22.5, 23.5. And I think he's a good enough back to go over that line if he gets that type of usage.
Yeah, no, 100%. And Ray Davis, they seem to want to work him in, especially if it does get to that blowout mark. So he should see a good amount of touches in this game. But I'm going to be taking Buffalo minus 12.5. I know it's not the popular pick right now, as a lot of people are kind of split on the spread from what I'm seeing. But the Bills, I think, are just going to blow the doors off the Dolphins. This Dolphins team is going to start 0-3. They're going to be in the dumpster fire by week 6. Mike McDaniel might get fired by week 6. This team is not that good. On paper, they're not that good outside of their few big names. Tyreek Hill has been a locker room problem apparently all season. The Tua connection with them really doesn't look that great. I mean, Tyreek had that one big play last week, I understand, against a New England defense that was out, that was without 2 starting defensive linemen as well as Christian Gonzalez. So that's not really that impressive. And he underthrew Tyreek twice. So I'm not really sold on this Dolphins offense, which is supposed to be their focal point of the game. And I think the Bills are cruising at unreal levels right now. I'm going to take them minus 12.5. Normally, I'd be like, oh, it's a trap game. But this is just, in my opinion, I like reading a book. It's right in front of you. 12.5. I'm going to take it every time with the Bills. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, 12.5 is so many points, and it's tough because it's a divisional matchup. I just honestly wish we didn't have this bad of a game on Thursday Night Football, but you can't really instill any confidence in me for the Dolphins right now. Like, the Bills are just going to put belt to ass on Thursday, like they have against the Dolphins every single time they play them.
Yeah, no, and I would even lean, and here's the craziest part, I would even lean the under, because in my opinion, this game is going to be like 28-12. It's going to be like maybe 31-10. Like, it's just, I just don't think it's going to be close. And I could be wrong. And for you Dolphins fans, I hope I'm wrong for you. But I just don't see a world where, like, this game's really a 60-point shootout going both ways. Like, the Dolphins offense does not scare me one bit right now. They haven't really proved anything yet this season.
Yeah, I also like a Dolphins team total under. That one, I don't know what it's at, but if it's like,
I can tell you.
19.5?
I can look right now. It is at, 19.5 team total.
I like the under on that as well.
They're not going to score many points. All right, but we do. That's the Funsies bets. The slip is on the screen right now. All 4 picks are right in front of you. They combined for an odds of, let me tell you, I'll hold on, for 11.33. So you could turn $10 into $113.25 when you use the code BETS on BetMGM. Make sure you use that. You get up to $1,500 in bonus bets, so make sure to do that. Use code BETS, BETS, when you sign up on BetMGM. Tail our picks, get some cash, and have a fun time watching this game, because something's got to be fun, because this game's certainly not going to be. But we do have what we did last week, and we haven't hit one yet. But we feel like we've been close. on first touchdown scores. This is the funsies bets. This isn't the one we put a full unit on. This isn't any of that. But these are the bets that we're going to be putting like half a uni on. Normally not a quarter unless we're really taking a long shot. Half a unit is normally what I do. I don't know what you do, but normally I stick to half a units for these. And we're going to be taking a first touchdown score. Now, let's be transparent. The first five fucking names on this list are all Bills. Josh Palmer is before Devon Achane first touchdown. That is insane.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But who do you think is the first touchdown scorer? And give me at least a little bit of juice behind it.
Okay, I'm going to go with James Cook. Kind of a standard answer, but
Chalk. Redo it. That is chalk.
I love James Cook there. I mean, it's going to be a Bill, and it's probably either going to be Allen.
James Cook is easily your safest pick, probably.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care. I went with Matthew Golden last week, and Jordan Love fucked me twice, so I'm just going with a guy that I know has a good shot of getting in the end zone. So, James Cook.
Fair enough. I'll make it interesting then, because no one else will. Give me the Bills defense.
Bills defense.
First touchdown score, Bills defense, Bills special teams. No one takes these, but this is where the value lies. 18-1 odds we're getting this defense at. This is in the Darren Waller, Ray Davis territory. Probably Ray Davis might be a smarter pick, but we're taking the Bills defense and special teams. Tua threw, 5 fucking picks in week 1? And he didn't look amazing last week. They'll probably start with the ball. I mean, that's really a 50-50 coin flip. But if they start with the ball, I could easily see the Bills defense fumble 6, pick 6. They fuck up on special teams. Some bullshit happening to start this game to just start the downhill fall for this Dolphins team early. I'm going 18-1 Bills defense. It will be on BetMGM under my name. You can see it bright and early on Pickett. If you go check it out on there and tail it, 18-1 odds. I love it there. We're taking the Bills special teams and defense to score first. The plays that no one wants to take, I'm going to take right here, right now. Let's have some fun. Let's make it spicy. Give some juice to this game. We're going the Bills defense and special teams. I think that's a fun play that we're going to have. So you took the chalk in James Cook. You have the safe play, fellas, in James Cook.
Yeah,
but now we also have a little bit of juice.
I'll preface by saying I can't believe that you just dissed me for my James Cook play and then ripped the Bills defense. But I will say I don't really hate it because Tua is very turnover prone. So I actually kind of like the odds there.
You never know. And I wasn't giving you shit. I was giving you shit because it was chalk. But those are the picks we have for Bills Dolphins Thursday night. Let us know in the comments down below what you guys are taking for this game. It is a little bit of a shitty game to be betting on a solo game for, but there's always value to be had. There's always fun to be had, especially because this is a big, I would say a big fantasy game for a lot of people. So let us know in the comments down below what bets you guys are taking and which one you guys are tailing from us, fading from us. And we'll catch you next time. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe. All sort of fun shit down below. And we'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.